Why they don't know. In my peak, I'm pushing peak. Man, if y'all joined the live, if y'all joining and tuning in, or you gonna tune in later, cause I will upload it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Why do they come for people with the unfiltered truth? Why is it death for the real ninja season? Man, that's a good talk, right? Hold on. Okay, we're gonna pause that for a minute. Why is that? Shouts out to cereal milk burner. Y'all did y'all thing with that. The undertones is crazy on that cereal milk. Why is it that a nigga the bad guy when a nigga keep it A1? These are some things I'm getting to like, wait, should I even say understand? Because I'm trying to figure out why is it death of the real ninja. I've been on other channels watching other platforms, so yeah, the N word, I don't know. I guess they coming for platforms when there's too much of a heavy presence of the word with the N. So I'm saying ninja. But why is it? I was gonna title this shit "Death of the Real Ninja," but I was like, nah, they coming for the, we just gonna say unfiltered. And what I mean by that is a lot of people. I will attest it to a lot of people ain't healed traumas. A lot of people ain't haven't healed things. So it's like we're used we're used to yes men and women. Appeasing people. Think about it. We're used to yes men and women. You're used to appeasing people. Motherfucker ain't used to the like, no, that's not him. Hey girl, on this outfit, look, hey my nigga. Like most of the times, your homie pulled up with something, and the drip might not be it, right? It might not be hitting today, but you tell the homie, nah, my nigga, that's it, that's him. Whole time in your head, you like, nah, man, that ain't even him, right? Now, that's just on the lower level. I'm not even talking about when you start talking about unfiltered truths and setting boundaries with it, like, and then going into that lane. I'm just speaking on the basic level of motherfucker can't even take that, right? But when you start keeping it all the way one, see, you got to keep it one with yourself first. Once you start raising that vibration, because you honing in on spirit, you keeping it 100 with yourself, that's when you start stepping into that energy, right? So you start stepping into that energy, and that energy is a bit of unfiltered because uh, a lot of times people find you to be the mean person. A lot of times they coming for you. You mean, why did you have to say that? But then you got to get again, why didn't I have to say that? See, a mother can tell you, why did you have to say that? And you're like, well, why didn't I have to say that? Why couldn't I have told a nigga what it was? Told a ninja what it was. Think about it. Now let's think about on higher levels when they do this, when they assassinate and come for you for saying it. Some people really got their bag took for keeping it all the way player 100. Think about it like, in a way, it's tied in with the cancel culture. Yeah, it is. It's sad to say that, but it's tied in with cancel culture. Because how many people was canceled or they attempted to cancel a motherfucker, right? Not for, I mean, think about it. You can really go philosophical on this shit because it's based on philosophy, and then you have the other side of the coin where it's based on a perspective, experience. Think about it. Think about it, right? If I'm not allowed to express myself unfilteredly, yes, there should be yes, there should be some kind of how should I say this? I'm looking for the right word. Uh yeah, a person can and it's onto the spirit of the person. Yeah, you can be a little empathetic in the way you come across it, right? But at the same in that same breath, not allowing somebody to be unfiltered is like, what you doing? Think about it. You're oppressing that person. So now that person is oppressed. And then what comes out is a lot of BS bullshit comes out from people with oppressed feelings. You never think about it. You never got. I don't condemn nobody going up into no area, and I don't condemn shooting shit up. I don't condemn going into some area and committing acts of atrocities and all that. Like, we don't condemn that. Uh, I don't condone it, right? None of that. We don't condemn that. But allegedly, let's just say allegedly, we finna be completely correct on this motherfucker. Allegedly, most times those people were dealing with pent up emotions, feelings, and rage and all type of things because they never got to express it. It was pent up. See, look how much energy gets pent up in you when you walk around filtered around this motherfucker. And look how it is. And look how much, I mean, look at the energy when you get it off, when you let that think about it. When you in an argument and you mad, like I done did it before, and mad in an argument, and motherfucker hit the wall. Wow! And nigga don't even mean to, ninja don't even mean to, and then I'm like, dang, I done punched a hole in the wall, or like I done hit the light fixture, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, where all that energy come from? Could be pent up regress energy, see what I'm saying? But in that same breath, they come for you. You know, people that's coming for us when we keeping it 100. And that's why I said it is levels to it. It's like, I'm saying it when you're doing it from a space of integrity, when you're doing it from a higher self. Intentional. When you're doing it intentional, when you're doing it from a place of a higher self, like, why are you trying to come for me? You get what I'm trying to say? So, for instance, a person saying racial slurs, right? Getting it off, saying how they feel. Oh, with the R at the end and all that, right? And saying really vulgar and foul things. One could say he keeping it. One could say that person is like, oh, that's their unfiltered, right? But then again, when I'm saying on getting on that tip, I'm not saying it coming from that space. See what I'm saying? So it is a blurred line. Like, you like, damn, that's, you know what I mean? But it's all this shit is feeling an emotion. Like, that's how a nigga felt. Like, we tying our emotions in it. That's how they, see what I'm saying? It's pent up. You feel some type of way about it, right? But look how when you take yourself back, take your feelings out of this shit. That's why we don't elevate. That's why another motherfucker can't elevate their thinking and they can't elevate their way to receive information. Because we too involved with emotion. You got your feelings involved in this bullshit. I don't get affected by a nigga saying the N with the ER on the end and you're not finna get my energy and I'm not finna turn up on you. Like, no, I'm gonna reserve my energy, my nigga. But on the same breath, I can be unfiltered with minds. I can be 100 with minds. It's how we direct our energy. It's where we send the energy. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I hope y'all really getting this because this is like some jewels being dropped on a late night tip. Just on a, like, let me pull up and like serve them some game real quick. Fuck y'all talking about? See, we got to choose how we use the energy. Look how they attacking you when you just keep it real. You can be in a situation where a motherfucker ain't peachy and cream, but motherfucker wants you to walk around like it ain't peachy and cream in this motherfucker. Like, it's not peachy and cream, right? But as soon as you be unfiltered and you tell a motherfucker that they shit stink, it's a problem. That's the whole thing, what we going through right now. You have to really look at the energy. Like, you have to build your energy up, for instance. If a racist person really pulled up on me and said all the foul, vulgar things like the N with the R at the end of it, the N with the R, and I'm a monkey and porch and all porch monkeys and go back to Africa, right? Think about it. It take more energy for me to get mad and respond to that. But if I could take my emotions out of the shit, if I take my emotions out of it and step back, what do you see? He just, that person is keeping it unfiltered. That's how they felt. Wasn't no sugarcoat. It was raw. See, we in the day and age where a motherfucker accept subtle racism, a motherfucker accept some subtle prejudice, but let you be racist all in their face with it, or let you be prejudiced all. And I'm not condemning. I mean, I'm not promoting this. This is for sake of what we on, what I'm on, for sake of the message, for sake of the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Right? Think about that. You gotta have energy to respond to rhetoric and bullshit. But nowadays, anything can be deemed like, oh, why did you say that? You get what I'm saying? And this is for sake of the lesson. So this is for sake of the message right now. For instance, if I walk in the mall market, I'm like, that bitch fat as a motherfucker. Somebody might overhear me and I'm the bad guy, or you feel me, or whoever I'm walking with, whoever's my companion. Oh, why you call that lady fat as a motherfucker? Why you call her fat? But wasn't I keeping it real? What if she's if I say that bitch fat and she's actually fat? Like, what am I saying? That's what was wrong? Tell me this. What was not fact? If the bitch was fat and I said, man, that bitch fat as a motherfucker. Like, okay, she's fat. This is for the sake of the lesson. So it ain't. I'm not coming for big girls. We love them, BBW, baby. Huh? So think about it. That's just on a lower scale, but I'm just seeing how it's an agenda spread to attack you, keeping it all the way real. Because they're trying to stop the energy. They trying to stop the masses from waking up. So they want people to stay asleep. They want to keep the yes men. They want to keep the road. You a robot. My nigga, if you cannot keep it real with me, you's a robot. My nigga, for niggas, ninjas can't keep it real, you just a robot. All you robots, stay away from me. Y'all scared to be 100. I'ma tell a person what it is. I knew I was growing in it when I was starting to be unfiltered with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, I'm getting in that energy. Cause that's mama. You can be nigga 40, nigga, and still scared of what mama gonna be on with you. You feel what I'm saying? But to be able to be like, no, this is what it is. Like, you know, and it's not coming from a place of being biased. It's just you still selective with it. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like it's with intention. Sometimes you might get into a heated argument and might finally say the real that you've been wanting to say. Why you think bitches be you little dick ass nigga? What you? See, you argue with a woman, the real truth will come out. Oh, you little dick nigga, or you couldn't fuck anyway, or yeah, the dick wasn't good anyway. And vice versa, nigga be like, yeah, I didn't like the coochie anyway. Your shit stank anyway. Or I heard 100. Nigga, that's how you right. That's why they say a drunk don't tell a lie. Or when you argument, like you know how in most heated arguments, like I ain't gonna lie. In my chart, I can be known for nigga. I'll go for the juggler in the argument. Like if I'm really trying to get at you, like get back, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was known for going for the juggler. Like yes, saying some shit that you gonna be lying and your feelings gonna be hurt because I wasn't the physical person. Like I'm not. I'll get physical with a nigga fast. Like nigga, let's run that fade. But with a woman, like I wasn't. You know, nigga never was physical. I don't hit women. Like it wasn't even in my chart to be aggressive physically towards women. Like on an energy. Like I'm finna. You feel me? So me knowing that and knowing that first, nigga, I'm a Taurus, so planet ruled by Venus. I come from a higher understanding. Like I be trying to nigga, I play cards with it. Like oh, you wanna play? Okay. I'm just hit you with the juggler. And then that's when my unfiltered come out. But see, we need to get to the levels of understanding to where it don't have to be an arena of an argument. So when you unfiltered, a motherfucker can't say it was just sake of the argument or no, you would just keep it, that's what it is. Like nowadays, you're the bad guy for when that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? You ain't the bad guy. You're not the bad woman. But that's what it is. And then they push the narrative through all these reality shows. And then you see all the drift comes with it, but the narrative gets pushed of, you know, assassinate the real niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why, like, I don't care come for me on this one. Like, you know, this is in hindsight. In hindsight, now I'm looking like, damn, they actually was pushing the agenda to come for Trump, really. Cause Trump the only nigga that White House and kept it 100. When you really think about it, he wasn't reading off no teleprompter like that. He was saying rhetoric, yeah, but think about it. Let's just talk like, yeah, that'd be Trump. What up? Look, think about it, right? Trump is the perfect example because Trump went on stage and he said he did him. He wasn't following no script. Like I'm pretty sure every president got to follow some kind of script, nigga. Like they got, nigga. Okay, now you in office, nigga. Now you got to do these certain things. Like, you know, of course, depending on whatever the political party, you know what I'm saying, you affiliated with or that got you in the office, most of those political parties, Y'all already made a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go, oh, say if I'm Republican, I'm gonna go on the news and I'm gonna promise the Republic of the American whatever I need to get in that bag. Give me if y'all want health care, right? I'm gonna say, you know what, our parents are getting older, so we need more money in the SSI account, whoop whoop, right? I'll push that narrative, right? Whoop whoop. But then we know in the same breath, they're only allowed to do certain things. Other than that, it's the background to where they get ran. So what I'm saying is, when you look at it, they made sure that the blacks didn't really tap into Trump on a higher note. Because when you look at it, Trump wasn't scripted. That's why they got him out of the way because Trump wasn't being a pawn. So it was like, oh man, Trump he becoming a mess. When I wasn't even in this frequency of understanding with the Trump situation. Because I too was on the bandwagon. Like, this nigga on there with the bullshit. I had to get into my higher self to even see like, oh, Trump, man, Trump just niggas don't know how to take raw unfiltered. I had to really like on my mama like I had to really get into that understanding with this shit. I'm like, oh, Trump just keeping it all the way real. Hold on, let me fix this shit. My bad, y'all. 33%. I got my shit on the charger. That's why I'm sitting in the car with this one. Trump just keeping it all the way 100. So that was when I started looking in hindsight. That was the first what I seen. My first what I first seen of the attack of the unfiltered. When I started really like reflecting, like, oh, okay, damn, really. I mean, all that nigga did. I mean, and yes, it could be controversial, but damn, I mean, then if you ain't allowed to keep it one, what are you allowed to do? See, we got our feelings involved. Niggas don't know how to respect this unfiltered realness. Feelings be involved. That's why a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, cease to grow. Like you wanna get on levels of perspectives and awareness, but you can't grow. You still on, you feel me? You still on this regular ass level because you cease to understand the basic things. You feel me? And if you think about it, I can look at like elementary as we was getting prepped, especially y'all that was really in the sand, like off the sandbox with it. How many of y'all grew up on a block where the one or two homies had the bag on and they was hanging on, you got the one or two homies had the jokes. It starts when you were a kid, your mama jokes and all that, but all these things is toughen you up to get. I mean, look at it. Let's reflect. Talk about it. Think about it. The bag on you jokes. You feel me? A lot of people just too sensitive. So you're working on that sensitivity. It's like and as much as it looks like trying to desensitize, man, they trying to make people as the mother. You can't speak unfiltered. You know what I mean? About certain affiliations and organizations, are you canceled? It's why you say that and why you did it. But damn, well, who's the gatekeeper to what I should say and how I should motherfucking format it when I say the shit? And who got the keys to that? You feel me? And then you say certain shit, you might piss a nigga off that got the network to this and that. Like all this bullshit, man. Tap all the way in. Be unfiltered with your shit. That's how you grow. They lied to you. Fuck that. Because see, the more you get into your unfiltered energy, motherfuckers gonna start dropping off like flies, nigga. And the only ones that's gonna survive or be still standing with you is the ones that's doing the work and it's gonna radiate and have the energy to duke it out with you in a good way, nigga. I can stand toe to toe with you because I've been doing the work. I'm a warrior. Let's go. You get that? You feel me? So the more you just cause think about it, when you don't say what you really want to say, you suppressing that shit. That's not good for your health, nigga. It's not good for your spiritual health. None of that. Like people gotta wake the fuck up. I don't know why they want to wake up and utilize their energy. You know what I'm saying? We in it, man. The worst thing you can do for yourself is create false reality, create realities create realities of excuses. I was trying to get that shit right. So excuse me. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself is create realities of excuses. Stop creating excuses for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't create no excuses. Like, even if you tap in with spirit, right? Unfiltered, right? Spirit talk to you unfiltered. Like, when I tap in, like, shit, I can have spirit curse me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk shit to me. Feel me? So, let me, yeah, spirit talk shit to me. My bad. I take that back. I think I used the wrong word per se. But I have spirit talk shit. I have spirit be on my bumper. So, let me take that back. I don't mean, in the way of that, but y'all know what I mean, because I'm getting conscious too of my words and what I'm, yeah, power of the word, power of the tongue. So, yeah, when spirit, there's times when spirit is unfiltered with me, and spirit get to talking shit. Spirit get to getting on my bumper, unfiltered. You a bozo for that one. Why did you? Or you should have made it left on this corner. Or I told you to watch out for that type of. That ain't the homie, man. You need to. You feel me? Like, and it's good for me. You can see how I grow, and then I learned. Oh, okay, you ain't strong enough to be around me. You can't take this unfiltered rawness. So you ain't did enough work yet. Oh, okay, you just don't need to be around me right now. Period. They still tripping out. They don't need to be around you. You pulled up now. Now everybody pointing fingers at you. They don't need to be around you. I go to a family function. I'm gonna turn out. Plus, you the person that what I mean. Big energy. The person that they want you around. You the person that's gonna you know get it lit. People need to learn to radiate this shit, man. But yeah, they're attacking that. They coming. They're coming for the unfiltered nigga, man. They're coming for the unfiltered energy. So you got to remember to just stay in your unfiltered. Keep saying it how it is. Don't don't digress from the play. Keep going forward. But remember, those that should be around you and those should be in your circle, don't be in your circle. And those that shouldn't be around you and be in your circle ain't gonna be in your circle. Because once you start coming in the energy, once you start coming into these energies, people gonna start dropping off like flies. Mark my words. The only ones that's gonna be standing toe to toe with you is the ones that's matching the energy. Straight up, I should know that by now. So this is just some food for thought to what I'm saying, for y'all can marinate on. And I want y'all to really think about it. Like, damn, is this it? Like, really marinate, really reflect on, really marinate, really reflect on, are you being unfiltered right now? And also engage in the comment section. Let's run these numbers up so it can be a lot of people that pick up these gems. A lot of more people need to see these videos across the platform. So let's all do our part that we can, what I'm saying, spread the knowledge, spread the awareness. Also, it's good music on my platform as well, too. But let's make sure that we like. Let's make sure we subscribe so you can get all of when I drop some. I'm always gonna drop a gem and I'm always gonna drop some music. So like, hit that bell button so you can get all the latest and all the greatest on what we're doing over here. And make sure you tell people, let your mama know. Share it, drop it, do what you do, react to it. You know how we got it going on. Make sure you stay unfiltered and keep growing and keep glowing. Stay unfiltered with your energy. Keep growing and keep growing. Love and light.